Episode 98 of the podcast Online Remodeling Materials by Adrihosan. Today we'll talk about pools. Oh, look, he'll say, oh, cry for one more time. Well, welcome once again, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, depending on when you're listening to this program, which I hope you are, right? I'm Ricardo Hoyos, part of the team at Adrihosan, and today is Labor Day, May the 1st. I was feeling a bit bored, so I thought, hey, I'll keep up with the daily podcasts. And if it ends up being useful to just one person, well, that's great for me. As I was saying, we're now on episode 98, and for episode 100, I'm planning a little surprise. Let's see what I can come up with to offer you. I might give you some cool things for your bathroom, for your kitchen. So today, I wanted to talk to you about the world of swimming pools. It seems that we'll be able to start going out again. And, well, we will return to what's called the new normal. So soon we'll be enjoying our pools, and now is a good time to start fixing them up, right? But before, remember to visit adrihosan.com, the online store, the website, where you will find all the products we talk about in this podcast and video podcast program. Let me remind you, we have extended the promotion of 3 months without interest until the 31st of May. It has worked very well, so we're going to extend it for another month and see how it goes. And well, you can take advantage. Given the current situation, remember our affiliate program? You can earn money by sharing Adrihosan content. On the website, you'll find everything about how the affiliate program works. Basically, we give you a link. Signing up is free, okay? Well, it's more than free because if you sign up, we gift you the first 10 euros of commission. Like I said, we give you a little link. You share that link on your social media. There's a very detailed and explanatory video on how this works. And hey, if you get visitors and those visitors turn into sales, you'll earn a 5% commission, okay? Check it out. Because now is a good opportunity to start making money with a website that's been up and running for a long time. And it does generate sales because there are a lot of gurus out there saying, open an online store and you're selling by tomorrow. That's not true, okay? Be very careful. If you have to set it up, go ahead, but it takes at least 1 or 2 years for things to really start working well. And you need to dedicate a lot of hours. Understood? Well, what I was going to say is that today I felt like talking about pools because it's a topic we're passionate about at Adrihosan. And well, we have 4 ways to work with pools. How does Adrihosan handle pools? Well, there are pools that are built using concrete, which are then painted. There are pools that are lined with tiles. And there is a large collection of tiles at Adrihosan. People often seek us out for the 2x2 tiles. Right now, we have focused a lot on Asian tiles, which we have in stock in a warehouse in Quart de Polet. You ask us for any mosaic tile, and it ships out the next day. If you want large quantities, always, because there is a wide range, call us beforehand and consult. But anyway, we have mosaic tile with tessera. The tessera is the little square. It's a shame because here, since we are not in the showroom here in the store, I do not have samples of mosaic tiles. But anyway, sorry about that. Then you can check it on the website and see what I'm talking about. The third option is the small tiles. Each small tile comes with a mesh backing. The mesh is usually 30 by 30. There are little tiles of 2 by 2 and little tiles of 2.5 by 2.5. There are national manufacturers of 3 by 3 of 5 by 5. But people look for us a lot for that 2 by 2 tile because we are the only national distributor that distributes those small tiles. There used to be domestic manufacturers who made them, but lately that has all disappeared. I'm telling you the truth. I've spoken with everyone, and there's no way to get them unless it's this specific tile. Well, as we were saying, we can make the pool with glass mosaic tiles. And we have it in stock and immediately available. Remember, if you need a large quantity, call us first and check our stock. The next way to build the pool, which you will see on our social media, we've done a lot of pools with porcelain tiles. Okay, some series have come out now that are amazing. It's amazing. It's the Sheena, which is a cement imitation, but it's a tile that when it's dry, it's normal with an R9 classification, but when it gets wet, it becomes a non-slip tile that's a C3 or R11. I always get confused when I mix the two classifications. If I talk about just one classification, I can say it right away. But when I mix the two, I get a bit confused. That's quite interesting because in the past, for the outside area, we used to supply non-slip material. And for inside the pool, well, you don't really need it because there's water inside the pool. Instagram and on our Facebook page profile where you'll see some really cool pools. Usually when we make the pools with porcelain, we have two ways to do it. No, wait, three ways. The somewhat economical way is to leave it edge to edge. Usually these tiles are solid mass, so the color on the side is very similar to the front, so it looks nice leaving it edge to edge. Or we use the step. There are step strips of 1 meter or 2.5 meters from MAC called Nuevo Peldaño. It's usually the Dakar, the Maxi Dakar. And those are the strips like the corner pieces of the wall, but they're designed for the steps or pool edges. The guy from Max EA is going to kill me. It's not the Dakar because it cannot be submerged. There's a new one that I can't remember the name of right now, but I'll put it in the program notes. And you can even curve it and everything, okay. And the other solution that's usually used involves prefabricated concrete. Like Fennoyer type, Bernie Prince type, which are these kinds of white pools, the coverings, although we prefer to do it with the next option. Now, for example, I am talking about Grès de Aragon, but there are many more manufacturers that make steps and special pieces for the pool, even the water collector. It's made with fluted porcelain for the entire channel area, so there are great ways to make your pool look amazing. These are projects where we need to visit, measure carefully, take notes, and give you a very personalized quote. But anyway, today, I wanted to talk to you because I remembered that just before the lockdown, I had a meeting with people from the churches of Aragon, and they left me some beautiful pieces. Imagine this. Later, I will show you some pictures, and not at the end of the video, but I might include some images with a swimming pool full of water with these products. There are 3 or 4 options. If you notice, all the ones I have here and have shown you are glossy. These glossy ones have a classification, I was reading it now, R9, but if we do it in mate, it gives us a classification of R11, 11.3. I'm looking at the photos we have here in the catalog. It's spectacular. Imagine this in the pool. Instead of mosaic or porcelain, you have the same pool with blue tones that the dark gold gives you, and this will give you some whitish tones in the pool. The greens are also very pretty. In this, the green is more noticeable and very beautiful. Which involves a lot of cost cutting is usually the use of tile because it tends to lower the price significantly. However, let me tell you, I don't think that reducing costs in making a pool with tile or doing it with a cool porcelain makes that much of a difference. Why? because the material used for grouting the pool is expensive. Just imagine, if the tile requires a lot of grouting, it gets costly. 𝐓𝐢𝐻𝐦𝐿𝐴 is often used because it tends to reduce costs. But let me tell you something. I do not think using 𝐓𝐲𝐻𝐦𝐿𝐴 is that much cheaper than using a nice porcelain tile for a pool. Why? Because the jointing material for the pool is expensive, and 𝐓𝐲𝐻𝐦𝐿Ae requires a lot of jointing. And there are two options. Many people try to cut costs, which I do not quite get, by using a tile adhesive to stick the tile and then use grout to fill in the gaps. However, there is a product by 𝐓𝐷𝐻𝐼 that does everything in one go, though it's quite expensive. Because even though it looks white, over time it turns yellowish. So 𝐓𝐷𝐻𝐼 came up with a product that is a 2-component pure white cement that can be used both to grout and for bonding. Well, there are great solutions here. And I encourage you to call us and get in touch to find this kind of product, and let us give you the best solution for your pool. With time, it turns yellow. So 𝐓𝐷𝐼 came out with a product that's a 2-component, a pure white, a cement that can be used for both grouting and everything. Well, here are great solutions. I encourage you to call us and get in touch with us to find these types of products, and we will give you the best solution for your pool. Okay? And as I was saying, sorry, I got a bit off track. In an average construction, for example, in modular construction, it is common to use what I mentioned, a porcelain tile. The Ghena series that I told you about, which is both. It's a product that provides two solutions, both for indoor and outdoor use, that is not initially slip resistant but becomes slip resistant when wet. At least that could be a mid-range solution with the steps placed at the pool's edge, a left flush, or with the etching pieces from MAC that I mentioned. We can also use this option with some porcelain tiles. This one here is in a 15 by 15 centimeter format, but I'm seeing now the supplier has skirting, everything, even the corners. They have their steps. They solve it with another type. The pool edge with another type of step that is 1 meter 20, which acts as a technical step and can look very nice. But we can also do it with what I mentioned from Bernie Prints or Fennoyart. With brick too, there's even the option to use a wood-like finish and pair it with brick. Whatever suits your preference and style. With the MAC edging, it can also look very nice. Then what we can do this way is quite captivating, is what I was saying, a more technical solution. Let me see if I can show you something in the catalog, although I am not sure if you will be able to appreciate it. But it is a very technical solution. If you notice, it's all porcelain. The edges are crafted in the porcelain itself, for example, the Ithaca series. In all the porcelain, like I said, everything is designed, the water collection, the gutters, the namasa. You can even make it so that the pool, the camera went out. I can even have the pool be the pinnacle of cleanliness with its coves. A cove is when it reaches a corner and it's shaped. How would I explain it? When it comes like this, well, that piece creates a little curve. So between each piece, you add a little curve, and I'll get back to it. There are no corners or hard-to-reach spots because we place these types of curves. They are commonly used in places like hospitals and dental clinics. They are often required in new constructions, depending on the technician and the area's regulations. In bar kitchens, you're also often required to use them because they're more hygienic. On our website, Adrihosan.com, I would really appreciate it if you could ask me any questions or inquiries you might have about the world of renovations of your bathroom, your kitchen, and your exteriors. I'd be thrilled, Plus, it would make me very happy if you click like, if you give us 5 stars on iTunes, if you support us on Spotify, and well, listen to this program every day. I hope it will be useful to you. Remember to visit adrihosan.com where you can find the online store. You have until the 31st of May to enjoy 3 months without interest and check out our affiliate program so you can earn a lot of money with us. Okay, well, until the next show.